Today we are going to be getting to master rank in Street Fighter 6 with this, a steering wheel controller. About 6% of players in the world are master rank, and about 4% in North America have hit that basically top rank in Street Fighter 6. So it's not the hardest thing in the world, but with the right set of requirements or a challenge, it could be pretty difficult. Now you might be wondering how I could even play with a steering wheel controller, like how would I do my moves, and I'll explain that real quick. The steering wheel controller is essentially just a normal controller, but instead of just having the D-pad where you can do directional buttons, you can also use your steering wheel to move left or right. So aside from steering, you have your D-pad, you have 4 buttons right here, you have 2 triggers on the back, and you have 2 pedals, which I will explain later. So at this point, you're probably thinking this challenge is too easy because this is essentially just playing with a normal pad, and if those were the only rules that I use this controller, then yes, it would be too easy. But I am limiting myself to only move left or right with the steering wheel. So on the D-pad, I will only be pressing down or up. So as a demonstration, this is what I can do on my controller. Moving left, I turn the wheel left. You can also see right next to my face right here, I have a handy display showing what's going on the controller. I'm able to jump, crouch. To make it possible to do special moves in a normal fashion, we are using modern controls instead of classics. So on the top row we have light, medium, and then on the trigger for the back we have heavy. This one is going to be special move down here. The special move button is influenced by direction. To do my forward special, I will hold forward with the steering wheel and press the special button. And then for the back special, obviously turn my wheel back and press the special button. This one is going to be our auto button right here. And then on the back trigger, we have our super button. And for those of you that don't play modern, neutral super is going to be level 1. If you hold back and do super, it's level 2. And if you hold down and super, it's level 3. So those are the rules of the challenge. I made a new account to do this on. I did my placement matches on a normal controller just to start as high as possible. We got the highest placing, Diamond 5, 23,800 LP, and we just have to get the 1,200 points to get to 25k for master. I know it's kind of cheating that we're not doing the full grind on the steering wheel, but this really tests our true skill with it and not just a mindless time grind playing through all the ranks. So now that I've explained the rules, let's talk strategy, because I'm not going to be able to perform all the things I can do on a normal controller with this steering wheel, so I have to have some plan going into these matches. So first on offense, my plan was if I can get them into the corner, then I can throw loop them, because that's a thing that exists for every character in the game. And I can basically loop throws, and if they decide to do something else, I could block if they do like a wake up uppercut, or I can do jab into an easy combo, jab into a special move. On defense, I also had a pretty similarly easy strategy that I thought that I could execute, mainly being jump forward if I was in danger. I could do an invincible EX uppercut, spend the 2 bars of drive gauge and get them off of me. I could try and do a throw tech, basically counter their throw. If they try and throw me, I basically throw back by pressing the top 2 buttons. Or I could block, which kind of proved harder initially than I was expecting, because it would require me to hold back with the steering wheel and also periodically press the down button. So kind of doing 2 things at once for a single down back input. And the third and final aspect of my strategy was my neutral game, arguably the most important. For me, it was going to be a mixture of zoning with fireballs, and then if they try and jump, do my forward special for the anti-air, or try and hit them with a highly rewarding button, basically being stand fierce. That's pretty much the only button I'm going to really want to be pressing in neutral, because I can get the most damage off of it. Now up to this point, I haven't explained what my pedals do. So the left one, it's red drive impact. I think it makes a lot of sense that the brake is the red one. And then my right pedal, the gas, is going to be tied to drive parry, which if you don't play Street Fighter 6, this might not make a lot of sense. But if you press a normal and then drive parry, you actually get what's called a drive rush, and you turn green. So that makes sense a lot too, that the drive rush would come out when you press the go button. And with all that in mind, all that was left for me to learn was my most damaging combo, which would be a drive rush combo. So after the fierce, I drive rush to extend the combo, I drive rush again, and then I'll go into a uppercut into a super cancel. So to tie it all together, it goes something like this. And that damage is going to be pretty good if we can get all of our resources and land that. And with that, I felt I had a simple but effective strategy and that I could go into my ranked matches with some confidence. I think the key to this is either zoning or I get my offense going. Oh, I forgot how to throw. Hold on. No, I DP, I swear. Shoryuken. Zoning's crazy, no? Look at the spacing. The heavy punch is like a big trigger on the side, so it's kind of hard to hit, to be honest. Whoops, I meant to throw. Forgot how to jump. DI. DI. Okay, we won our first match. It's kind of hard to shimmy people, I feel like. Combo. Forgot how to throw again. Confirmed. Oops. That was bad. Okay, that was warm up, warm up, warm up. Come back. Bro, I forgot backed into special was Tatsu. No! I feel like we learned a lot though that set. What a comeback if I've ever seen one. Shit. It's okay, we're learning. Woo! Perfect. Got instant level 3. Nice dead. So I think we're getting the hang of it. Oh, I wasn't holding back. At level 3. Don't want to do that. I don't think this matchup is possible. I just have to hope for no more Guiles. So my initial strategy wasn't enough, and I could tell that as I started playing more and more ranked matches, and while I was playing them, I learned a couple of new skills that I had to implement into my gameplay in order to make my plan complete. The first very strong option that I thought I wouldn't be able to use was raw drive rush in neutral. Now I showed you guys button into drive rush. That uses 3 drive gauge bars. It can be used to extend combos. But in Street Fighter 6, there's another way to do drive rush in neutral that only costs 1 drive gauge bar and ordinarily is not hard to perform, but on the steering wheel, it is pretty difficult. And that's because the input is to hold parry and then do 2 forward inputs. really fast. So you can see if I'm a little bit too slow, if I press the forwards like that fast, it doesn't come out, but I have to press it like really fast for the drivers to come out. But the reason it's so effective is it allows you to create pressure and offense mid-screen in ways that you ordinarily couldn't. Say after a forward throw and my opponent back rises, ordinarily all I can do is a stand heavy punch, maybe do a fireball, and we're back to neutral. Well, with a drive rush, I can actually continue my pressure like this, and this is just something that I had to learn in order to improve my gameplay with my steering wheel. So now, after some knockdowns, even this one for instance, I would hold the parry button with my right foot and just mash that forward button to get the dash. The next thing I had to add into my gameplay was something that I'm sure a lot of you Street Fighter players noticed was a hole in my offense initially. So previously I said I would either do a strike, which would beat mashing buttons or not blocking essentially, or do a throw, which beats blocking. But there's a concept in Street Fighter called delay teching, which beats both of these options. So if I press these jabs, the throw doesn't come out. If I try and throw, the throw does come out and they tech it. And because players were starting to do this to me as I played more and more, and I noticed this, I had to implement what's called a shimmy. And I didn't want to do this initially because it's a little bit tricky to do on a steering wheel, but you basically just walk back, and when they whiff their grab, you punish it. And with these two new skills, namely being the shimmy and the drive rush in neutral, and just being more comfortable walking back and forth, steering the wheel left and right, and also being more comfortable blocking, just holding back with the steering wheel and pressing down when I thought I needed to crouch, teching when I needed to tech. All three of those combined made it so that I started winning. Almost got level 3. No way. That was so fast. Oh, I DP'd. Wait, do I have donkey kicks? Oh, we're back. Okay, -1, -1. I feel a win streak now. I don't think I can lose anymore. Now, I'm sure most of you guys have realized that each match I win is roughly 50 league points, give or take, when I'm playing another diamond. But sometimes if you're lucky, the server will pair you with a master rank player, and this is really good because they might have a lot of league points. And so I went into potentially one of the most important matches of this session against a master rank player with 65,000 LP. If I win, I get 250 league points for every game that I win. If I win 2, that's 500 points. That's halfway to my goal of reaching master rank. Oh, master? Wait, this is huge. Huge. Boom. Oh, my strikers. Okay, it's okay, it's okay. Clutch 250. 250. Oh! Broom. Nice. Like that. Oh, I know the gap. Oops. Let's go. We just gotta run into that guy again. So now I was pretty hyped up because I went from having not made much progress at all to halfway of my goal of master rank. But then the server decided to pair me up with Blast, which was both a blessing and a curse. See, on the one hand, Blast has 238,000 league points, which would mean that if I won both of these games, I would just instantly get to master rank. The problem here, however, is that Blast is a tournament player. They've beaten a bunch of really good players, qualified for Capcom Cup, and I'm here playing with a steering wheel. Bruh, I mean, I'm not supposed to beat Blast. Maybe I could get a game. I don't think so though. Wait, maybe Blast is like not trying. Maybe I can sneak the first game if they're not trying.
so long. Bro. Oh, it ate my jump. What? Understandable.
Alright, so we did end up losing to Ceroblast kind of as expected, a little bit sad because we could have made Master instantly, but with the 2 games won on the Master Rank Cami player, we had made amazing progress and only had about 500 league points still to go.
I mean, I won and done diamond players every time too. What? Yeah, my left pedal is drive impact, that's what the bar is. But pedals are low-key hard to press. I really thinks I can't move forward. It's hard to, but it's possible. It's mad easy to check drive versus though, because all I have to do is hit medium and assist. Bro, I felt like if I walked forward a little bit, he would do that. It's not death. That's my drive bush. I feel a DI. Does he have it? No. I was playing against the Burnout God. Bro. Winnable. Very winnable. I'm gonna want the driver switch for this game. I don't need them. Nice. Wait, this is big points. It's not 250, but it's probably like 100 at least, right? Broom. Broom. Uh-oh. I didn't do that. I tried to fireball. Broom. Bro, I've never seen Ryu play Crash Figures anti-air before. Oh my goodness. 160? Okay, that's huge though. Shimmy! Sure you can. Overhead. Jab. Oh, he baited my meter. Bruh. Oh, he got stunned. What's this? Cool, how do I... though. I've never even seen that. Anti-air. Anti-air. Vroom, vroom.
And we finally did it in the end after just under 4 hours of gameplay with the steering wheel and with a double drive rush combo at the end to do with the patented vroom vroom. We ended up making it to the master rank. If you're curious, here is my win rate. You just basically ignore 10 games off of each side since those were my placement matches, not with the steering wheel. So 46 over 91 is just a little bit over 50% win rate, which I think is extremely good for a steering wheel with some important matches over master rank players. I think in terms of things that I'm able to do on a normal controller that I'm also able to do on a steering wheel, the amount actually surprised me because like I was able to learn how to do neutral drive rush, how I was able to learn how to shimmy. But the main problem and difficulty of using this controller is obviously the amount of time it takes to switch to left or right. You know, on a normal controller, you can get there basically instantly pressing the buttons back and forth, but on a steering wheel, it's limited by how fast you can turn the wheel. And it's pretty hard. It makes things like walking and block fireballs really hard. It makes walking back and forth in footsies, trying to adjust your spacing really hard as well. So obviously, steering wheel, not the most optimal controller to play on, but if you're up for a challenge, definitely try it out. I think it was a lot of fun to just see how it would play out. And if you think about it, Street Fighter 6 is the perfect game to play with a steering wheel because it's got the drive gauge and the drive system. You can drive rush with the gas like I did, do a drive impact with the brake. It's all there, plain and simple. Anyways, I hope you guys liked the video. I put a lot of effort into this. Leave a comment saying what you thought down below. Leave a subscribe, really helps the channel out a lot. And I will see you in the next one.